Márton Fucsovics is a Hungarian professional tennis player who has made significant strides in both singles and doubles, representing Hungary on the ATP Tour. Known for his relentless work ethic and gritty playing style, Fucsovics has risen through the ranks of international tennis, carving out a place for himself among the sport's top-tier athletes. His steady rise in tennis, notable victories, and contributions to Hungarian tennis have made him a revered figure in his home country and around the world. Early life and tennis beginnings. Márton Fucsovics was born on February 8, 1992, in Nyíregyháza, Hungary. His introduction to tennis came at an early age, and by the time he was in his teens, it was clear that he had a special talent for the sport. Encouraged by his family, Fucsovics began training at local tennis clubs and soon showed a passion and skill for the game. He was able to balance his studies and tennis training, gaining a reputation as one of Hungary's most promising young athletes. As a junior, Fucsovics' potential became evident. He reached the finals of the 2010 French Open Junior Boys Doubles event, a clear sign that he was on track to make an impact in the professional circuit. He also made strides in the junior singles rankings, but it was his dedication to developing his all-around game that would later set him apart in the ATP Tour. Transition to professional tennis. Fucsovics turned professional in 2010 at the age of 18. His early years on the professional circuit were spent on the ITF Futures and Challenger circuits, where he worked hard to gain match experience and improve his game. His transition to the ATP Tour was gradual, and it was during this time that he honed his ability to compete with higher-ranked players, developing a reputation for his powerful ground strokes and determination. Fucsovics' first significant breakthrough came in 2017 when he qualified for the Australian Open main draw for the first time. Although he lost in the first round, this was an important milestone in his career, demonstrating his ability to compete at the highest level of tennis. Over the next few years, Fucsovics steadily worked on improving his game, moving up the ATP rankings and gaining a reputation for his consistency and mental fortitude. Career peak and main achievements. 2018, rise to prominence. 2018 marked a turning point in Fucsovics' career. The Hungarian reached his first ATP final in 2018, making a deep run at the Swiss Open in Gstaad. He ultimately finished as the runner-up, losing to the seasoned veteran, Matteo Berrettini. This performance, however, showcased Fucsovics' increasing level of play and his capacity to compete with some of the best players on tour. Later that year, Fucsovics achieved his career-high ATP singles ranking of number 31, solidifying his place as one of the rising stars of the men's game. His versatility and competitive edge on all surfaces, particularly on hard courts, were becoming more evident as he defeated several top-ranked players throughout the year, including a win over Diego Schwartzman at the 2018 US Open. 2019, first ATP Tour title. One of the most significant milestones in Fucsovics' career came in 2019 when he won his first ATP Tour title at the Rotterdam Open. This victory helped to establish his presence on the ATP Tour and gave him the confidence to compete with the elite players. His triumph in Rotterdam was a testament to his skills and resilience, marking him as a player who could consistently challenge top opponents. The win also propelled him into the top 30 of the ATP rankings, a career best at the time. In addition to his singles achievements, Fucsovics continued to make his presence felt in doubles, partnering with fellow Hungarian tennis players for various events, including Grand Slam appearances. 2020 Grand Slam success. Fucsovics' best Grand Slam result came in 2020, when he reached the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, his best performance at a major. Along the way, he secured impressive victories, including a thrilling 5-set win over Daniil Medvedev in the fourth round, which propelled him to the quarterfinals. This deep run catapulted him into the global tennis spotlight, affirming that Fucsovics was capable of going far at the top tournaments. Additionally, Fucsovics continued to compete with the best players on the ATP Tour, consistently pushing himself to improve his ranking and establishing a reputation for his mental toughness in long matches. His 21-20 season was also marked by strong performances at ATP 250 and 500 events, further solidifying his spot as a player capable of upending top-ranked opponents. 2021, continued consistency. In 2021, Fucsovics continued to deliver solid performances on the ATP Tour, reaching the fourth round at Wimbledon and further strengthening his position in the ATP rankings. His ability to play well on grass, as seen during his Wimbledon run, and his focus on maintaining a strong fitness regimen were key factors in his success. Although he faced tough competition from the likes of Novak Djokovic, Daniil Medvedev, and Alexander Zverev, Fucsovics continued to compete fiercely and win matches that mattered, securing his spot as one of the top players in the ATP Tour. 2022. A strong foundation and ongoing success. By 2022, Fucsovics had firmly established himself as a staple on the ATP Tour. While he didn't reach another major quarterfinal in 2022, he continued to earn points through solid showings at smaller tournaments, remaining within the ATP Top 40 rankings. His consistency on the tour was evident, and he continued to represent Hungary in prestigious competitions, including the Davis Cup. His performances in the Davis Cup were particularly impressive, as he helped his national team reach key victories in international play, contributing to Hungary's tennis legacy. Final years and legacy. Fucsovics' steady approach to his career, his dedication to improving his game, and his ability to maintain a strong presence in singles have ensured that he remains a respected figure in the tennis world. As of the latest stages of his career, Fucsovics continues to remain competitive on the ATP Tour, with his experience and resilience being valuable assets. His influence on Hungarian tennis has been significant, as he is one of the most successful and consistent players the country has produced in the Open era. Though not widely regarded as one of the top stars in tennis, Fucsovics has undoubtedly been a reliable and tenacious competitor, earning respect from peers and fans alike. His efforts in representing Hungary in global tennis competitions, particularly in the Davis Cup, have further elevated his status in his home country. Márton Fucsovics may not have won a Grand Slam singles title, but his journey is a testament to perseverance, consistency, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. His career serves as an inspiration for many aspiring players, particularly in Hungary, where he is seen as a role model for future generations of tennis players. As he moves into the latter stages of his career, Fucsovics remains a strong presence on the ATP Tour and a symbol of hard work and dedication to the sport of tennis. Conclusion. Márton Fucsovics' career trajectory showcases the journey of a determined and hard-working athlete who has steadily earned his place in the tennis world. From his early days as a young talent in Hungary to becoming a top 30 player on the ATP Tour, his achievements, including his title in Rotterdam and deep runs at major tournaments, have made him one of the most respected players of his generation. As he continues to play and represent his country on the world stage, Fucsovics remains an inspiration to aspiring tennis players worldwide.